Good day, everyone. This is Tim, and I hope you're doing well. And it is scorching hot at 122 degrees in Vegas. And I'm actually quite a ways far from the Vegas Strip. In fact, I think we're near the Red Rock area. And the reason I'm here is I'm pretty excited because I made some good friends on the trip, good new friends, Danny the Medic and Steve. Really great folks here. And we had a fantastic dinner at the Palette Tea Lounge where we had Vegas's best beef chow fun and just watching for the car there. And Steve and Danny was nice enough to invite me and us along to a fantastic buffet. And this is not a fancy Vegas Strip buffet, but this is a locals buffet, great value. And it is here at the Crazy Oriental Buffet or the Crazy Buffet. Really great Asian food and really inexpensive Asian food. Great value, especially when it's coming from Danny the Medic. It is $13.99 for lunch, and that's cheaper, way cheaper than Panda Express or McDonald's. So I think, again, just comforting, good Asian food, nothing fancy, but very good value. And I can't wait to see what a $13.99 buffet has to offer. I hope you're hungry. Come on, we're just coming up. Let's go in and have a great buffet. Let's go. Oh, nice and cool in here. And look at this. This is crazy busy, and I guess that is why they call it the Crazy Buffet. Hi, Vicky. Hi, everything. This looks great. It's so much food. $13.99. This is an incredible deal. I'm meeting my friends Danny and Steve here. Do you mind if I just look around and see if they're here? All right, thank you so much. So I can't believe it. $13.99. Danny certainly has all the good deals, and I think I see them there. Oh, hey, Steve. Hey, Danny. How are you?
Hey, good to see you.
Oh, Steve. Great choice. Great choice.
You want to sit on this side?
Oh, well, I think so, because I'm getting a little wide. Well, thank you so much.
Order you
All
can
right.
buy it.
Oh,
It's $1.35 more, but I'm sure you can afford it.
thank you so much, Danny. Oh, all right.
All right,
Cheers. What are you drinking?
Yes. Tap water. Tap water.
And Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi?
I just said diet. I don't know what they call it.
Diet Cola. Oh, this is very nice. And again, this is a Monday, and this place is packed.
Crazy.
It's what?
It's crazy.
Hence the name.
Yeah.
$13.99. Incredible.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them I'm 10 years old. It's cheaper.
How much is that?
I think it's $10.99.
$10.99.
I'll be 10 years old. $3.
So I hope you guys haven't been waiting long. Shall we go for the buffet? All right.
Good.
All right. So it is busy here, and I see down there is a sushi station where chef is working hard. And this is nice. Rows and rows of stations here. And Steve is already hard at work. Oh, beautiful seafood, Steve.
Yes,
Oh.
looking good.
And eat your veggies?
Eat your veggies.
Excellent. So let's get started. All right, and I think we'll start at the very end where they have a salad station. And I'm already liking this salad station because it starts off with seafood. A little bit of the cold shrimp with a bit of dressing. All right, and I still can't get over $13.99. Ooh, and I think maybe a lemon for the Diet Coke that Danny has provided. Imitation crab, some octopus, some kimchi, and cucumber and greens. And I think that is more of a Steve thing, but let's see what else they have. Okay, so on the other side, beautiful hot food and lots of seafood. So I think we're gonna come back for that. But since we have the cold shrimp, let's go for the fried. So next to the salmon is the fried butterfly shrimp right here. And another one. And that's pretty cool. They are delicately fried. And oh, Danny, looking good.
Chicken.
All right, and I can see all the saucy goodness with the rice and the wonderful dishes with all that luscious sauce. Danny is hard at work, and oh, look at this! It wouldn't be an Asian buffet without the pizza or the crab rangoon. Let's give that a try. Right next to the shrimp. And this is a nice station here. So on this side, again, the fried bananas. I don't know why the crab rangoon that we've seen. So definitely have to go for some pot stickers. Oh, wonderful crusty bottom. Oh, beautifully pan fried and a little bit of sauce. Here, let me give you a hand here. Wow, that's a smarter idea. Looking good, looking good. So really great folks here, and hey Charles, really kind of you to help out with the pizza. Look at this, what are you having?
A lot of seafood here.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and the pot stickers look really good.
Yeah. My stepbrother recommended this place. He said he lives in Henderson. He says it's the best.
And $13.99? Incredible.
It's a deal.
It is, and looking at the pizza, I think I gotta go for a slice. Let's go for one here.
How many do you want?
So this is a pepperoni, veggie, Chinese pizza. Right over here. All right, some spring rolls and some soup. And they're just running out of the hot and sour soup, so we'll definitely come back for that. And I think maybe a visit to the sushi station. And this is pretty cool. While we are getting the food here, we are watching Chef hard at work, making new rolls there. So let's see. They look really good. Oh, look at this. Not only do they have the California rolls, but further down, I think this is a Philadelphia roll with the cream cheese and salmon. Number one, and maybe we'll stack them up. All right, some salmon, some crab. I think that is some imitation crab with the sauce on top. Okay, and then the spicy tuna over here, and another one. Oh, thank you, Chef. So really cool to see everything being replenished, and I think I'm gonna finish this off with a deep fried sushi. Let's give this a try. And I think that will do it for round one. So beginning with round one, and I'm a little bit behind. And one thing is when you're filming, it always takes a little longer, because I remember when we were eating the beef chow fun, Danny was filming, and we all finished ours while Danny was still filming. But as you can see, lots of food from Danny and Steve. Oh, Steve, you're done round one.
Yes. Now you're working. Now you're busy.
How is the food?
Very good. The shrimp is really good, and the chicken wing is excellent.
So good to know for round two. So and Danny is but looking good. Lots of food. So I better catch up, and you might notice something new on the table, from the original plate to the hot and sour soup, because they just filled it up. Can't wait to give it a try. Little egg, and I think I got a little bit of crispy bits here. Let's throw those in. Give that a try. Oh, that is hot in a spicy and very good way, and a little bit of tang, a little bit of sourness opens the appetite. Very nice and really impressive for a buffet or just in general. And the only thing that goes better with a hot and sour soup is a spring roll, because we can take this and dip. Oh. These spring rolls, Danny, you gotta try the spring rolls.
Is it crispy?
It's crispy, and it's a way for Danny to eat his veggies in a good way.
The vegetables in there.
You get one.
And even with And even with the vegetables, it is delicious because they are cooked tender, very flavorful, some cabbage and lots of flavor, and a very crisp coating that we will dip. Mm, very nice.
It's like a chicken octopus. That's nuts.
All right, so while Danny is having his chicken octopus, nah, can you speak? So while Danny is having his chicken octopus, I think we will go towards the seafood realm in the form of spicy tuna sushi. Mm. Very nice tuna, fresh and sweet. And look at this, not too much rice, perfect. Mm. And before it gets too cold, I gotta try the pizza. Oh, let's give this a try while it is still warm. Mm. It's a pizza. Looks very good. As Steve said, lots of stuff on it. A little bit bready on the undercarriage, but it is a Chinese buffet pizza, so take it for what it's worth. Mm. Not bad. And if you're in the pinch for a pizza, that will do. And there wouldn't be a Chinese buffet without the pot sticker. Mm. Okay. This has redeemed itself from the pizza. A nice thin wrapper, lots of filling with pork and cabbage. Mm. So I better hurry up and finish this round because Danny and Steve are off to round 2 and I need to catch up. Very good.
This is $13.99 already.
I know. So good.
Oh, that was a lot of food for round 1, and Danny and Steve are hard at work working on 2 massive plates of shrimp. And as Steve said, you know, $13.99. How's the shrimp?
Perfect. 9.5.
9.5. And you're right, $13.99. This is $13.99 already.
At least.
So for round 2, I think I can skip the shrimp, but round 1 was absolutely delicious. That hot and sour soup, wonderful. And to make it even better, a little bit of shrimp to make it a seafood hot and sour soup, and to add a little bit more crunch, the crab rangoon. So with that, I think we will go for round 2. We'll skip the shrimp, but we'll get the chicken as Steve suggested. And Danny, chicken wings. And Danny, what would you suggest?
Before I suggest, here's a word from today's sponsor.
Oh dear Lord. Okay, so anyhow, let's go for round 2. So I had to get out of there. If you saw Danny's other video about the best beef chow fun in Vegas, that sponsor was a little bit provocative. So let's grab a plate. All right, and this is a massive buffet. Oh, hey Lalo, working really hard. What do you have there?
Everybody hungry.
Oh, look at this. These are not chicken wings. Oh, these are bananas. All right, thank you. All right, really hardworking folks here. And even though it's bananas, really appreciate Lalo's efforts. And let's go for some comforting foods here. With this station here, rice and noodles and saucy goodness with the seafood. Lalo, you never stop.
People really eat all time.
It's so busy in here.
Enjoy your play.
Oh, thank you so much, Lalo. So really kind folks here. Let's start off with a base of noodles because it's all about the base. Very nice.
More.
Oh my goodness. And before we can speak, Lalo has another plate here. Oh, go ahead. I'll switch with you. Okay, so everything is very fresh because it's stocked up really, really well. So that is now the mound of rice noodles, and this is now the mound of beef and broccoli a little bit here with some beef, some mushrooms, and this is spicy chicken. Let's give that a try. A little bit of green, a little bit of red almost like Christmas in Vegas. Right here. Some green beans. Okay. And a seafood medley. And as good as the shrimp and the imitation crab is, I'm actually here for the sauce. All on top of the rice noodle. Moving on, a little bit of sea bass. We'll give that a try. All right, so let's go on to the other side. And this is a massive buffet. I still can't get over the price. $13.99. And I think we'll try the saucy eggplant. Oh, and the plate is getting full, so that is all I'll take for that dish. But moving on to the next, we have some Mongoli pork, and Steve was saying that the grilled chicken is very nice, and it does look tender. And just on top of the noodles, and an ode to Panda Express, the orange chicken. And I'm gonna skip that because I'm gonna get a little bit of fried rice as the base on which the orange chicken shall go upon. Two prepositions in the wrong place. So, oh, let's see what else they have. Danny, this is round 3.
Oh, more shrimp.
Oh, and Lalo is hard at work as well. Oh, thank you, Lalo. Oh, look at that. That is such a beautiful pattern. Danny, how can they stay in business for $13.99 with all the shrimp and the mussels? Okay, maybe just one?
One shrimp?
I'll steal from yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll skip the shrimp and we'll try a little bit of the baked salmon. And there really isn't any room, so I think this will be all. Oh, but I think we can top it off with some meatballs, and that coconut chicken looks really good as well, but definitely not enough room. And this is a massive round 2. All right, so it's really nice to get back, and also really nice to eat with Steve and Danny, because Danny and Steve are buffet pros. And Steve, you were waiting at the kitchen when they brought out the fish.
Yeah, this came out
Nice and fresh.
really good.
Oh, and here comes Danny.
Oh, big drop soup.
Ooh. So this is a full table. And you might notice something more, because this is the original plate and I had to get a second plate because Steve was saying that the chicken wings are very good and so is the chicken. And that was a meatball that I had to relocate because the first plate was getting so full. But I think we need to try the baked mussel. Okay. And this came out fresh. I think we'll just have to use our hands. Very nice and fresh. And again, it's kind of like Steve and Danny's pro tip is waiting for the kitchen to bring out the food. Oh, so I think I gotta try that wonderful shrimp, but more importantly, the base on which the shrimpy sauce resides. Oh, so I know the noodles and the shrimp sauce are not the high expensive items, but they are just so good. You gotta mix it up with the comforting items and the premium items. Very nice. And since Steve is here, I think we're gonna eat our veggies, which is being covered up by that beef and broccoli. Let's give that a try. Oh. This is very good because this round the veggies are cooked properly, because Steve mentioned it was a little bit raw on his round. But this is cooked perfectly and the broccoli has soaked up all the sauce. And as good as the broccoli is, let's try the beef. Bit of beef, bit of noodles, all together.
finish eating. No, no glamor before stop. No glamor before.
Very nice. Let's try the meatball. Steve, you were saying that the chicken skewer or the chicken meatballs are very good?
No, not that one.
Oh.
Chicken skewer.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
And, you know, it looks a bit dry.
No, but it's good inside.
All right, let's give it a try.
No, the octopus.
It is charred on the outside, so it does look dry, but on the inside, it's actually pretty succulent. Not bad. Oh, thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
So, a lot to finish up here, and a lot of carby, saucy goodness. And Danny, did you try the fish?
Oh no, I haven't.
Steve, you tried the fish. How was that?
Really good.
Really good. All right, and before I let you go, I gotta try the fish. Steamed sea bass. Oh, nice and tender. So, I'll finish this off, and I'll take it back for hopefully round 3 or maybe dessert. And maybe another Diet Coke.
The beef freaking hand.
Round 2 was a lot of food, and Steve was right. Those chicken skewers were really good, and the chicken wings were absolutely fantastic. But even those chicken or the meatballs were fantastic as well, as was the eggplant and the many other items. So I think Danny and Steve have gone off to the buffet, and I think I'll join them. Come on, let's go. Oh my goodness. Danny, round 3, 4?
Me?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Oh. And I will pass that on to you.
Oh, thank you. All right. Oh. Terrific.
All right, so again, massive round 2, and I think I am done with all the hot food here. Oh, very healthy, Steve.
Yes.
And I will join Steve. Let's grab a plate. So I think I'm just gonna go for a little bit of dessert. So this is the dessert station, and in the Chinese station, they always have some sugary fried donut on the hot food section. But I think they're feeling a little hard, so I'm gonna give that a miss. And let's check out the other station, a much more healthy station with some honeydew orange cantaloupe. Ooh, this is looking really nice. And I don't mean the bananas, I mean the mandarin oranges. And what might go good with the mandarin oranges is a little bit of mango jelly. Look at that wobble. Maybe 2. And moving on, we got a little bit of peach. And I think that is rice pudding. And I think the ice cream machine, we will come back for that. And let's go back to the dessert station here. Ooh, a wonderful chocolate layer cake. Give it a wiggle. Perfectly square. Some coconut cookies. I think this is a strawberry mousse. Oh, and look at this, a roly-poly cake and an apple strudel, some almond cookies, and the crisp for that wonderful hot and sour soup. But I think I'm gonna use a bowl instead of the plate, where we will put a roly-poly cake here with a crunchy apple strudel, because we're gonna visit the ice cream machine. Come on, it's right over here. So we've got some vanilla and some chocolate, but I think we'll go for a twist. Okay, there we go. Whoops. And that will do it for the dessert round. Okay, so the meal is nearing to an end because we are getting to the sweets, and Steve, very healthy. And what is not so healthy is whatever Danny is about to get, and I think he's still perusing the buffet. And what is also not healthy is the ice cream with the apple strudel. Let's give that a try. Mm. Mm.
Frankly.
Mm. Oh, much better. That little trick with the tongue on the roof of your mouth didn't work this time. But let's be a little bit risky and try it again with the ice cream. And this one is with the roly-poly cake. Just a small amount. Much better this time. So this is the crazy buffet and crazy good food, crazy good value, and crazy good company. And here is Danny back again.
That's it.
No ice cream?
So thank you so much for joining. And before I let you go, I'd love to hear Danny and Steve's opinion. I guess Steve, out of 10, what would you think? What would you?
Overall, I think it's 8.5. I really love the salt and pepper shrimp, but they could have added more flavor to it. Kind of underdone a little bit, but the salt and pepper chicken wing is really good.
Really enjoyed the chicken wings as well. And Danny?
So, two ways to think about this. If you consider the pricing, and if you do not consider the pricing. So, not thinking about the price, it's all right. 7.5, 7.6, for the food quality and choices and everything like that. But you factor in the low price. 8.8.
Absolutely agree. So, no, price is absolutely incredible. $13.99. This is cheaper than McDonald's because McDonald's you're up there. So $13.99, great value, great people. Everything is always stocked up, and everything is crazy fresh, pun intended. And a pro tip from Danny and Steve is to wait when they bring out the fresh items. Always worth it to wait. So again, thank you so much for joining, and until we see each other again, I hope you're keeping well, I hope you're traveling well, and I hope you're eating well. And with that, I think we'll need to finish this up, but I gotta try the chocolate cake. Very good. So all the best to you and yours. Bye bye for now. A wonderful time with Danny the Medic and Steve. And once again, Danny, thank you for the wonderful meal.